Hey everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to look at One, aka Harmony, aka Neo, aka Matrix. None of those are accurate. The first one, that was it. So we're going to start off with One Tether on the 5-Day Gaussian channel, as we like to do, because the Gaussian channel tends to help you a little bit more. It's a kind of an overlooked tool that not a whole lot of people know about, but now you do. And let's get right to it. So what has it done? Well, look at One historically. Has it interacted well with the Gaussian channel? Not really, no. Most coins do not. The longer a coin spins in the 5-Day Gaussian channel, the crabbier, barrier market it tends to do. But this time, was it a little different? Yes, it was. It basically just skipped the damn rock right over it, right? Look, we just dipped in there, and it's like a rock skipping over water. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. Your dad should have taken you rock skipping. Just like Harmony One over the 5-Day Gaussian channel. Analogies everywhere. All right, so is that good? Yes, that's good. Anytime you're above the 5-Day Gaussian channel, it's a great sign. You don't want to ever enter it. There's never been a price explosion inside the Gaussian channel, okay? You have to have your big moves above it. And are we above it? Yes. Okay, next slide. Like I'm on a slide machine. I don't know. Okay, what do we got? We're on the daily chart for One. What do we got to look at? Well, these lines are not accurate. Got to go out to the weekly chart to get these lines accurate. Okay, so we have our 21-day or 21-week moving average. We got our top up here. So clearly look at the support on this line. This is a pretty big line. If you break this line, I would get a little bit concerned for the short term for One. But so far so good. Since when? All the way back to July. We've held this perfectly. You can see we've had a couple of wicks below it, but this is the 21 week. So this is like your bull market, bear market, if you're above or below. And as you can see, since we've been above it, we've been good. And now we're on this orange trend line, but look at what we're doing. Hopefully this is a nice bullish pattern. If this plays out, we could see another big price movement out of One. And so what's that level? It's this closing candle right here. We closed at 21.6 cents. If you see a candle closing on a weekly scale at 22 cents, it's probably go time. That's the next couple weeks. We're going to have to make a decision one way or the other. You're either going to end up above this or below this. So let's hope for above. And you could see maybe that could take another couple weeks or so. We will see. Now, this could obviously do it sooner. It could do it later. But at some point in time in October, we're going to have a better idea of which direction One is going. My bet, it would be to the upside. Okay. Let's go see what else we got. The ADX and DI on a weekly scale. Bigger scale, bigger picture. So the ADX and DI, the bulls and bears. The DI is in the green and red. You obviously want the green on top. That's kind of the bulls. The bears are kind of the red. That should just come naturally, make sense to you. So what else do you want to see? You want to see the ADX follow wherever the price you want. So if you want the bulls to win, you want the ADX to help them along. That's the easiest way to explain it. You could see when One got super bullish towards the beginning of the year, what was happening. It looks pretty similar to the move we're doing now. So on a weekly time scale, this isn't daily or the 4 hour or the 15-minute. This is a weekly time scale. The bulls almost got captured by the bears, stabbed them, left them in the street to die, those sons of bitches. And now we are back running in the streets in Spain. I think that's where it's at. All right, so this is good news. Basically, if you need to translate that through all my gibberish, the ADX and the I flipping around with the bulls, great stuff there. All right, what else we got? We kind of covered this already. The bull market support band. The other chart messed up if you didn't catch it, but I tried to play it off, and now it came back to haunt me. I only do these in one cut, so there's no edits. There's no re-edits. But this is the bull market support band. The 20-week simple moving average in the red. The 21-week exponential moving average in the green. You want the green on top. That's exponential. That's when your prices can get more bullish. And this is just simply separates the bulls and the bears. If you got price on top of the bull market support band after holding as support, which we clearly did in January out of One, and look what came next. So hopefully we're gearing up for another big run. And you know the level now, 22 cents. Weekly candle closing above that, golden. Believe me. All right, what else we got? The Bollinger Bands. The good old Bollinger Bands. Let's remove those lines that just keep following us. And what do we got? This is the daily. Do we like this or not? Well, it's okay. What I'd like to see is this mouth start opening up. You want these moving away from each other, diverging like this back here. See, back in September, I bet January looks magnificent. Let's go look at this. All right, this is what you want ideally out of any coin. You know, the Bollinger Bands are just showing you volatility, right? These bands, you can think of them as elastic bands, rubber bands, whatever. Most of your price action occurs inside of those. When you get outside, you know, in the not so distant future, you got to come back in. It's just, that's how it works. So what you want to look for as the mouth starts to open, you want your price action on top, and then you can get really crazy stuff, as you can see out of one back in the early part of the year. So what do we want to do? We want to repeat that. Now, the volatility is a little bit wider now. So maybe not, 500% move in a month, but I would take 50%, wouldn't you? Yeah, I probably would do that. Could we do that? Sure. What do we want to see? We want to see this mouth open again. You want to see this one. See how it's barely pointing down? You want to really get it sliding down like this. See this bottom right here? This is an ideal move. And look at the candles that can come. There's a 40% candle right there. That is possible, and we have the structure to do it. All we have to do is start printing a nice green candle. This mouth will open, and then off to the races. So looking good there. How about on a weekly scale? Let's go bigger. See what else we got. So do we like this? It's still bullish, but this is not quite a power move yet. What would make it a power move? I'm glad you asked. What we just talked about. Are you not listening? Do I have to put you in detention? Right? We have to get this line going down. And this line's already moving up, so just continue. And then your prices can just float to space. Perfect. Right. All right. What is a good macro level we can be watching, Chase, to know if things are going to get bearish, potentially bearish? So you have your 21 week, which is good to know, but look how far down it is, right? It's all the way at 12 cents. Obviously, if you break that, you're probably in trouble, at least for the short term. But there is a little other indicator, as you see, the MA8, the simple 8-week moving average, tends to be pretty good indicator on a lot of coins of potential bearish and bullish immediate term. Now, this is a weekly scale, so I would put this in your toolkit. If you follow on TradingView, the 8-week simple moving average on pretty much any coin is a pretty good indicator if your coin's going to remain bullish or start to turn a little bit bearish. So look at the nice support that it showed back in January, February for a long time. And we got a little nice move up. That's just a minor 230% out of one in 1 week. No big deal. Came back down all the way, wicked exactly to it. And then moon launch again. 120%, followed by 120%, followed by 14%. But nice move back there. So what do we want to look for again? Well, look at the 8-week. It's right now about 15.7, right? So week after week, as long as prices remain kind of doing a similar thing, this should continue up a little bit. If you see one on a weekly scale getting underneath this, not with price, because it can do that, right? See these wicks? That means prices traveled down here, but they closed up here. That's why, wicks don't necessarily matter. The closes do. And here's some more good news. On a weekly scale, look at this candle. What is this called? Dragonfly Doji. Good job. I know, guy in the back. This is a weekly Dragonfly Doji, which is usually a very promising sign for higher prices. Obviously not 100%. Nothing's 100% in crypto, but uncertainty. But this is a good candle. Make no mistake about it. Anytime you have a longer wick on the bottom, people are buying it up and pushing up the price. That's how you can think of it. You're raising the roof. Oh, it's terrible. Please just fire me. But that is your kind of a secret sauce. 8-week simple moving average. If your coin's starting to close under it, it's potential bad stuff. So as long as one and whatever other coin you're looking at is above the 8-week simple moving average, blue skies. Hey, we can do whatever. So that's one in a nutshell. If you missed our other video, we did a link video earlier. We talked about the fear and greed index. We're now at greed 59, right? We're We're still okay. We can spend a prolonged period amount above the in greed and extreme greed even. We're up here. So not to worry yet. It's not like we have to cataclysmically fall back down. Look at that, a big word of the day. But that's the Fear and Greed Index. We got our quote of the day, our meme of the day, and our car of the day, the Lamborghini Sian. So if you're seeing this for the first time, join us. We do all these every day. We go over the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. We do a quote. That changes every day. It's not the same damn quote. We do a crypto meme of the day. We just swap them out. Whatever I first laugh at is what it gets. And then we do a random car of the day. As you could probably see, if you're new here, we do cars. I like cars. Okay, I'm a car guy. All right, so that's it. Hopefully you learned something today. If you're new here, let me know in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter. Try to post some crazy shit there. And other than that, don't buy Doge. All right. I'll see you on the next one.